Hi students, good morning everyone. So my name is Ajay and I will teach physical science. Okay. So today we are going to learn first chapter, that is chemical reactions and equations. So what is our first lesson? So our first lesson is chemical reactions and equations. Chemical reactions and chemical equations. Okay. So in this lesson we will study what is a chemical change and a physical change, and then chemical reactions and different types of chemical reactions. Everything we will learn briefly in this lesson. Okay. Understand everyone? So before going to the lesson, we will discuss about some important basics regarding chemistry. So if you don't know the basics, we don't learn anything. Understand? So today's in this chapter we will cover first point, basic information and introduction. So second type, what is a chemical reaction and chemical equation. Chemical reactions and chemical equations. Third, different types of chemical changes. Okay, these are the main topics we have to study. Okay, so coming to basic information, we will discuss about what are elements. Okay, so 1 to 20 elements మనందరం నేర్చుకోవాలి. 1 to 20 elements. After that, what is the difference between atom and ion? How different atoms or same atoms combine to form molecules or compounds? That also we will discuss. And then what is a chemical reaction and what is a chemical equation? That difference also we will learn. And how to balance chemical reactions also we will learn. And then what are the different types of chemical reactions? There are more than 5-6 types of chemical reactions. We will explain detailedly with the help of activities. Everyone understand? Okay. So coming to basic information regarding chemistry. Okay. So first of all, everyone should know what are the elements. So in our periodic table, in the earth crust, how many elements are there? How many elements so far discovered means 118 elements are there. How many elements are? So far 118 elements. In these 118 elements, okay, this topic we will later discuss in metals and non-metals lesson also. Okay. So little bit information I am giving. So metals, how many metals are there? Total 94 metals are there. And non-metals they are 11. And after that metalloids. So these metalloids are 7. And noble gases or inert gases, they are 6. Total how many elements are there? 118 elements. Okay. Understand everyone? So we will learn. Okay. In the metals and non-metals lesson, we will discuss what are the important metals, and non-metals also we will discuss there. Okay. So before that, you should know what are the some important metals, non-metals and noble gases everyone should know. Okay. So make a note of non-metals first. So if you know, no problem. Okay. So how many non-metals are there total? Non-metals, how many are there? So there are only 11 non-metals. How many non-metals? Only 11 non-metals. So first one is hydrogen, its symbol is H. Second, carbon, symbol is C. Third, nitrogen, N. Four, oxygen, O. 5, okay, fluorine, F. 6, okay, halogens we will write chlorine, Cl. Bromine, Br. Iodine, I. And then 9, sulfur, S. Phosphorus, P. And the last, selenium, Se. So total how many non-metals are there? 11 non-metals are there. Understand? So in these 11 non-metals, okay, so regularly we will talk about hydrogen, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, chlorine. Okay, and these two also, sulfur and phosphorus. Okay. So these are the non-metals. You don't understand? So pause the video and make a note of this. Okay. See. So in these non-metals, what are the physical states of these non-metals? So what are the physical states? Solids, liquids, and gases. So I will circle what are the solids. Okay. So carbon, it is a solid. Okay. Iodine is a solid non-metal, and then sulfur, phosphorus, selenium. These 5 elements are solids at room temperature. Okay, so వీటిని బాల్గా మనం చూస్తే ఫిజికల్ ఇంపీరియన్స్ ఎలా ఉంటాయి అమ్మాయికి సాలిడ్ షేప్ లో ఉంటాయి. ఓకే, అండ్ దెన్ గ్యాసెస్, I will underline gases అమ్మా. So what are the gases? Hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, chlorine. Okay, these 5 are gaseous elements, gaseous non-metals. Okay, and moreover, very important point is so out of 11, so total 11 elements. 11 elements lo solids ఎన్ని ఉన్నాయమ్మా? Only 5, and gases only 5, and the remaining one is there. What is that? Bromine. So bromine is the only non-metal. Okay, bromine is the only non-metal which is a solid, which is a liquid at room temperature. So very important amma this point. So which non-metal is liquid at room temperature? A non-metal room temperature lo liquid form lo untadi. So what is the answer? Bromine. Bromine is the only non-metal which is in liquid at room temperature. Clear? So once again, how many non-metals are there? 11. Out of 11, what are they? Hydrogen, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, sulfur, phosphorus, selenium. And so circle one. How many are there? Solid form? 5. What are they? Carbon, iodine, sulfur, phosphorus, selenium. These 5 elements, okay, which are non-metals and are available as solids at room temperature. And the remaining hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, chlorine, these 5 non-metals, they are available as a gaseous form. Understand everyone? The only non-metal which is in a liquid form is bromine. Very, very important point. Okay, in point of pits. Understand? These are 5, 6 non-metals. And after non-metals, we will go for noble gases or inert gases. Noble gases or inert gas. Noble gases or inert gases. So how many are there? Noble gases or inert gases? There are only 6 noble gases are there. So what are they? The first one is helium, and its symbol is He. Second one neon, Ne. Third one argon, Ar. Fourth krypton. Fifth xenon, Xe. And sixth radon, Rn. Okay, how many noble gases or inert gases are there? Only 6. So helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, and radon. These 6 are noble gases. Okay, so among the 6, we will discuss about 3 noble gases: helium, neon, and argon. Everyone understand? Okay, make a note of this. Okay. Okay, see. So after that, so you have learned about what are metals, non-metals, and inert gases, and then so we have to learn about elements. So total how many elements are there? There are 118 elements are there, but we don't need to learn all the 118 right now. But how many elements we will learn now? 1 to 20 elements only we will learn. 1 to 20 elements. Okay. So make a note of if you know, okay, well and good. If you don't know. Okay, students. Now we will discuss elements up to 20. Okay. So ప్రతి ఒక్కళ్ళు 1 to 20 elements 100% నేర్చుకోవాలమ్మా. ఓకే, సో ఎందుకు అంటే 1 to 20 elements మనకి ఇంగ్లీష్లో ABCDs ఎలా ఉంటాయి ఆల్ఫాబెట్ అనేవి, without knowing alphabets we cannot write spellings. Okay, we cannot write words. Okay, so similarly for chemistry 100% you have to learn 1 to 20 elements. If you don't know what is the symbol for which element, so we cannot write anything. So chemistry, it is not possible, amma. We cannot learn. Okay, so what is the first element here? Serial number or atomic number. First element, it is hydrogen. What is its symbol? H. Second element helium, symbol is He. And third lithium, Li. 4 beryllium, Be. Boron, P. Carbon, C. Nitrogen, N. Oxygen, O. Fluorine, F. Neon, Ne. And sodium, Na. So it is a Latin name of a symbol for sodium. It is natrium, Na. Magnesium, Mg. Aluminium, Al. Silicon, Si. Phosphorus, P. And sulfur, S. Chlorine, Cl. Potassium, K. Again Latin name for potassium, it is kalium. And calcium, Ca. So these 20 elements everyone should learn. So here, inert gas elements are there. In previous we have discussed 6 inert gases. From 1 to 20, how many inert gases are there? 3 inert gases are there. What are they? Helium, whose atomic number is 2, and neon, atomic number 10, and again here argon it is 18. These 3 inert gases very important. Understand? And then what are the elements of Latin names? Sodium and potassium. These are Latin names. Some metals are there which we use Latin names as their symbols. Understand everyone? కొన్ని ఎలిమెంట్స్ మెటల్స్ ఉన్నాయి. ఆ మెటల్స్ కి 11 ఎలిమెంట్స్, టోటల్ ఎన్ని 11 ఎలిమెంట్స్ కి డైరెక్ట్ గా సింబల్స్ ఏమి ఇస్తాము అంటే వాటి యొక్క లాటిన్ నేమ్స్, ప్లేస్ ఆఫ్ ఫైండింగ్ ద ఎలిమెంట్ కానీ, సో అక్కడ ఏదైనా హిస్టారికల్ ప్లేసెస్ ఉన్నా అలాంటి వాటిని లాటిన్ నేమ్స్ గా యూజ్ చేస్తారు. అండర్స్టాండ్? సో 1 to 20 ఎలిమెంట్స్ everyone should learn. ఓకే, మీరు వీడియో పాస్ చేయండి, 1 to 20 ఎలిమెంట్స్ రాసుకోండి. ఓకే, వస్తే వెరీ గుడ్ అమ్మా. Okay students, now we will learn about Latin names. So how many metals are there which we use Latin names as their symbols? 11 elements, 11 metals. So first one is element Latin name and its symbol. Sodium, Latin name is natrium and we use symbol Na. And potassium, kalium, K. Iron, ferrum, Fe. Copper, cuprum, Ce. Mercury, hydrazine, Hg. And gold. So everyone know what is gold? Gold is also one element. Arum is a Latin name and the symbol is Au. Silver, it is Argentinum, Ag. Lead, okay, lead, plumbum, Pb. So you should read as lead, not lead. Okay, spelling is same. So we have to read it as lead. And then tin, stannum, Sn. Antimony, it is strontium, Sb. Tungsten, wolfram, W. Understand? So these are 11 Latin names. Okay, 11 elements which we use Latin names as their symbols. So among these, sodium, potassium, iron, copper, mercury, okay, so silver and lead we use regularly, frequently we use these symbols. Sodium we will use, potassium, iron, copper, hydrogen, mercury, gold, silver and lead. These are very important. And one more thing is tungsten. So in electricity also we will get tungsten. What is tungsten? So tungsten is a metal which has highest melting point around 3300 degrees Celsius. So which is used as a filament ఫర్ ఎలక్ట్రిక్ బల్బ్స్. సో మనం బల్బ్స్ తీసుకుంటాం కదమ్మా, బల్బ్స్ లో ఓల్డెన్ డేస్ లో ట్రాన్స్పరెంట్ బల్బ్స్ ఉంటాయి. బల్బ్స్ లో యూస్ చేసే ఫిలమెంట్ స్ప్రింగ్ లైక్ ఉంటుంది కదా, వైర్ లాగా. ఆ వైర్ ఏంటి అంటే ఏ మెటీరియల్ తయారు చేస్తారంటే టంగ్స్టన్. సో ఇట్స్ సింబల్ ఇస్ W, Latin name wolfram. So these 11 elements are very very important. So make a note of this. So if anyone asks what is the symbol, you have to tell its atomic number and also its element name. Okay. If one thing is asked, you have to tell another two words. For example, sodium. So if anyone asks sodium, so sodium atomic number is 11. Its symbol is Na, like that. Okay. Okay, children. Next topic, atoms and ions. Okay. So this topic we will learn what are atoms and what are ions. Understand? So atoms. What are atoms? So yesterday in the previous class we have studied about elements, 1 to 20 elements. Each element contains similar type of atoms. Okay. Those are called as, what is the element? Element contains similar type of atoms. Okay. So 1 to 20 atoms we have studied. And now ions. Ions, how ions are formed we will learn. Okay. So every atom contains protons which have positive charge and electrons which have negative charge, and neutrons they have no charge. These three are called subatomic particles. Protons, electrons and neutrons are called as subatomic particles. In olden days, okay, when Dalton proposed his postulates of atomic theory, he told that atoms are indivisible particles. What are atoms? Are indivisible particles. The smallest particle is called atom. The indivisible particle is called as atom. Later on, some experiments show that atoms are not indivisible particles. They contain some particles which are called protons, electrons, and later on they discovered neutrons also. So understand everyone? Protons, electrons and neutrons. So coming to next, what we are saying, atoms are electrically neutral. Atoms are electrically neutral. And atoms ki etuvanti charge undadu. They don't have any charge. But what we have studied, atoms contains protons which have positive charge. Atoms contains electrons which have negative charge, and neutral particles, neutrons also atom containing. Understand? But again we are saying atoms are electrically neutral. Okay. Understand everyone? So now I will ask you a simple question. We are saying atoms are electrically neutral, but atom contain positively charged particles and negatively charged particles. How is it possible? ఇది ఎలా జరిగింది? యాటమ్ లో ఉంటే పాజిటివ్ చార్జ్ అయినా ఉండాలి యాటమ్ కి, లేదు యాటమ్ కి నెగిటివ్ చార్జ్ అయినా ఉండాలి. ఎందుకు? యాటమ్ లోపల ప్రోటాన్స్ ఉంటుంది, ఎలక్ట్రాన్స్ ఉంటుంది. కానీ ఓవరాల్ స్టేట్మెంట్ ఏం చెప్తున్నాము? వాట్ ఈస్ ద స్టేట్మెంట్ we are giving here? Atoms are electrically neutral. That means they don't have any charge. Now how is it possible? Understand the question? So it will be possible only if two conditions are satisfied. What is the first condition? If total number of protons should equal to total number of electrons. ఒక atom లో, in an atom, if total number of protons must be equal to total number of electrons, then only atom may be neutral. And the second condition, it is very important, the charge of proton must be equal to charge of electron. Understand everyone? For example, okay, now what is the charge? Okay, so electron charge of electron minus 1.602 into 10 power minus 19 coulombs, and proton's charge is plus 1.602 into 10 power minus 19 coulombs. Okay, what is the charge of electron, Amma? Minus. Since it is a negative charge, it is written as minus. Okay, minus 1.602 into 10 power minus 19. Protons same charge, but it is positive charge. So we have written plus 1.602 into 10 power minus 19 coulombs. Okay, these two charges are equal but in opposite. Okay, these two charges are equal but its sign is opposite. Okay. For example, everyone understand this charge of electron, charge of proton. So why atom is neutral? Why atom is neutral? Because total number of protons in an atom is equal to total number of electrons. Total number of protons in an atom is equal to total number of electrons. Understand? This point you should keep in mind. Okay. So atoms are electrically neutral. So for example, if you take sodium, if you take atom sodium, what is its atomic number? Sodium atomic number is 11. Sodium atomic number is 11. Understand everyone? So sodium atom has protons. How many protons it will have? 11. And how many electrons it will have? 11. So if we add these two, protons plus 11, electrons minus 11, so net charge for sodium atom, net charge equal to 0. Similarly, for all the elements this will happen. Total number of protons is equal to total number of electrons. Understand everyone? So this is the reason why atoms are electrically neutral. Okay. Now coming to ions. What are ions? Ions are nothing but charged particles. Ions are nothing but charged particles. Okay. So what are the two types of charges? Positive ion particles, positive ions, and the second one is negative ions. Positive ions and negative ions. Positive ions we will call as cations, and negative ions we will call it as anions or basic radicals. Basic radicals. Understand? So ions are simply, see, atoms are neutral particles. Atoms are neutral particles, whereas ions are charged particles. Ions are charged particles. Understand? Okay. So since ions are charged particles, how many types of charge we are having? Only two types. One is positive charge, another one is negative charge. Understand? So positive ions, they are called cations or basic radicals, and negative ions are called as anions. Another name is acidic radicals. Okay. So why these names? Basic radical, acidic radical, they came. We will learn in second lesson, acids and bases. Understand? See, everyone clear? What is the difference between atoms and what is the ions? Understand? So atoms are electrically neutral, whereas ions are charged particles. So how many types of ions are there? Only two types. Positive ions, which are called cations, negative ions, which are called anions. Okay. Understand? Now